Okay, so good morning and welcome to Tashkurgan, a city here quite close to the Pakistan border. We just had some very local breakfast, a lot of energy and protein to get us started the day here. And then we're going to go back to Kashgar, hopefully see a lot of interesting things in the background, a lot of mountains as you can see. So let's get the day started. Okay, so now we got into a stone city here apparently. There's a minority Tajik people living here. There's a lot of interesting things you can see in the background here. You have these like old stone fortress perhaps. You can see some other, I think 2 more sites here. Of course we're next to Tajikistan actually, where more of that kind of ethnicity lives, but there's also quite a few living here in China. So very interesting to see here next to the border. So we're going to walk around and see what's on offer here today. So now we walked up here actually on the top of the ruins, and you have a pretty spectacular background. Of course you see a bit of the old city wall here, and you have this landscape in the background. Really vast. I think we're also going to see some grasslands actually later. That's, I guess, down there. We'll see. I'm going to see if I can get out the drone and get a bit of a nice perspective first. Yeah, so when I walk down here to the grasslands, as you can see in the background, you can walk around here. Not so much to see actually right now. It's also in the middle of the day, so quite sunny and bright. I think we're going to take a bit of a small transportation here to a bit of a cultural village. So we'll see what that has in store. So see you guys over there. So now we walked into this kind of cultural area. You can see a bit in the background here, quite beautiful, and a lot of local things. We also find this very local kitchen here where they make food. So the guy is preparing some fat here.
Wait, do you want yak or lamb?
Lamb maybe? No, other? Okay, so we're gonna have some lamb meat. We had yak yesterday, so let's try it out. Always fun to try something local. I think here it's a bit of a Tajik touch on it, even though we're in Xinjiang. So we're looking forward to trying that, to see outside. Fantastic, so we got the food here, or some of it actually. We started with some nice yogurt here while we're waiting for the meat. They do a lot of local yogurt here in Xinjiang, but I think this is in the Tajiki style, so let's try it. Very icy. This has definitely been cooled in some ice. Not sweet at all, actually very natural. They give us some sugar here, but I'm going to skip that for now. So we have some local naan kind of style bread here. Very nice, crispy. Well, this one actually, it's a little bit softer, I think, than the ones we've seen earlier. Less fatty. Very soft, actually. I'm waiting a bit for the meat, so I'm going to take my time and enjoy this a little bit first. Very filling and very nice, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of good stuff coming soon, so see you there. So now in the local kitchen again, it's cooking the food, looking super nice. It's a lot of lamb. It's going to be very good lunch, I can tell you that much. Then I think his wife is also cooking here. It's cooking fantastic. Wow. Definitely getting a bit of a local cooking experience. Really nice, good break here. And we're gonna leave him alone now to do the cooking. See you soon. Wow, now it looks like we got the meat coming in. That is looking fantastic. Just here. Okay, so as you saw, we got the lamb served. They're looking crazy good. See if we can get a close up on this bit of piece here. Very like chewy, nice texture. We have the onions here. Wow, this is a great combo. Wow, let's see if I can eat this without dropping it. Let's try it. That's fantastic. I think it's a bit of soy and oil. Really, really nice actually. Probably one of the best lambs I've had so far on this trip. I guess it's cooked more on a maybe Tajik way. Otherwise, normally it's a bit bland, the flavor, or they have a lot of spices like cumin and chilies. But this was a bit different, very nice. So still waiting for some other dishes. Gonna dose it a bit, so see you very soon. Okay, seems like we have the next dish now. Nice, some local things. This is looking fantastic too. Some local dish here. Noodles and vegetables and maybe some potato. Nice. Okay, so now I finally got the final dish here. Looking super nice, as you can see here. It's a mountain of everything basically. I think we have kind of some glass noodles here. I think we have some potatoes, mushrooms, a lot of vegetables. So let's try what this is. Oh, now we're getting something more. What is that? Some tea maybe? Just yeah. Wow. That is also looking very pretty here. It's very nice background in general. Really happy I came to this place. But let's try out this. I think it's a potato, but let's try it out. Don't eat so many potatoes normally. Crunchy. Here I think we have a lot of garlic and noodles. Let's take a look at this nice bite. Try it out. Also quite crunchy, the noodles. Glass noodles, I think. Then we have a lot of, it's almost like kimchi here, like pickles, I think. Very nice as well. And these mushrooms are not so common in the West, but here we call it the wood ear mushroom. I think it looks like another ear, a bit crunchy too. Very healthy dish. So I think not so much oil here, quite healthy. I think this is kind of a healthier touch compared to a lot of the food I've been eating lately. So this is one of the last meals here actually. We'll see if we find something more later today, but gonna enjoy this a bit, take it easy, and then we're gonna head back, go on a bit of a road trip here, going back to Kyrgyzstan later. So see you then. That was a really nice lunch, as you can see there. And now I want to support a bit the local business here and local families. Here these 3 kids here running the store basically. Not sure how I think about that, but it's good that they're helping out here. There's a lot of family businesses here, so gonna get some nice apples and melon and maybe some pear here. And as always, you pay with a QR code here, high-tech in China, even though you're out here on the countryside. Feels good, have some good road snacks here. I brought some of the bread from the lunch as well, so let's get going on the road trip. Yeah, so just get off the car here on this very beautiful, crazy winding road here up the mountains. As you see in the background, it's kind of brown here, very dry, but you have the water flowing down here. So I guess in the winter or in the spring when the ice is melting, must be crazy nice here. It's a little bit green in the background here, but yesterday was a bit more green. So we'll see if it's gonna change a bit later. But we're on the way back to Kyrgyzstan. It's gonna be maybe like 5 hours driving. So see, hopefully the landscape will change a bit on the way. We got some really cool shots here on the way with the drone. So gonna continue driving and see you a bit later. So now I think I've gotten to the tallest part of this whole trip. We're at 4,216 meters. We're just gonna walk up a bit on this hill here, get a nice view hopefully. It's very sunny, it's gonna be very strong sunlight, but hopefully we get some pretty spectacular views. Gonna see if we can fly the drone or not. So gonna enjoy this a bit, walk around, then see a bit later. So we decided I'm gonna walk up the hill here to get the best viewing point. It's not enough with us 4,200 meters. We need like another 100. So gonna walk up here. I'm gonna tell you, the oxygen levels here are definitely lower. You get your pulse up, as you clearly can see. It's a good test of your stamina. I remember when I was walking in Xinjiang like a year ago on my vacation. They gave us this kind of oxygen tubes. It's not needed, but you can definitely feel when you're just walking like this, you get your heart rate up. It's definitely a lot more demanding, so it's great we had these fantastic lines to energize before. So we are soon at the top here now. Gonna sit down, relax, and get some nice photos, hopefully. It's a nice video, and then it's just gonna be downhill from there. But just gonna enjoy a bit the moment. And actually for me, I feel when I wake up in the morning a bit of a height sickness. I think some people feel really bad. For me, I feel just a little bit of kind of a headache. It takes some hours for the body to adapt in the morning. Drink some water, maybe even take some painkillers if needed, but not today. But now we actually got up here. Very, very nice here. Fantastic, enjoying the view. We're not the only ones here. Fantastic here. This is the reward. Making it to the top, yes. Can I sit down and relax a bit here? Great, can I just enjoy this, relax. See you a bit later. So now we're on the way down here again, and we stopped at a pretty spectacular place. Yeah, see this crazy winding roads here in the background. All the way down here. We're gonna take a bit of a drive. It's pretty crazy here, as you can see. Looking in the background here. A lot of people taking photos, obviously. You can see if you can fly the drone as well. Really cool. Very hot and dry here. We'll see if the climate changes later, but pretty crazy views when you're just looking down here. You don't want to fall down here, that's for sure. So gonna enjoy the view a bit, get some drone shots, so see a bit later. Yeah, so the sun is setting here soon, or well, not soon, it's like in 2 hours actually, but it's 8. It's very late up here before it goes down around 10. But we're going back from Tashkurgan to Kyrgyzstan. It's like 4 hours more drive, so it's gonna be like probably around midnight. And then might have to do another COVID test, but I actually got another one reported today, so I know that I can board my flight tomorrow to Shanghai. That is very good news. So if you want to see what's going to happen there, give me a like and maybe follow, and I will see you there. But I'm really happy just wrapping up this trip. It's been a lot of car driving, especially today and yesterday, covering a lot of interesting spaces and places, and a lot of food, as you've seen. hopefully there'll be a lot more of that in the future, but I'm really happy with this Xinjiang trick. So if you want to see more what's going to go on in the future, maybe I can go some other provinces. If you have some ideas, let me know. Otherwise, leave me a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. So we just passed this kind of border control area, and it seems adventure is not over yet. Actually, kind of a bonus here. We're gonna have some nice chicken, and also I think some road jamo, like meat in a bun, maybe some other snacks on the road. We still have like 2 or 3 hours to drive, so need some energy. That's what I love in China. Just look at the menu, and there's always a lot of fantastic stuff going into this very local place, and she's making it here in the kitchen. 2 分钟? 2 minutes, that's what I call China speed. We have all this good stuff here. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, with this little final bite here, I'm gonna leave you guys from Xinjiang. If you wanna see more of this, as mentioned, follow it. So this is kind of bonus ending. So good night and see you in the next video.